Welcome to the Laois Shopping Centre Senior Football Championship Round 1 clash between Arles, Killeen and Graiguecullen. Game today brought to you by Mario's Takeaway, Graiguecullen, Joe Mallon Motors, Port Laois, The Laser Suite, owned by Sharon Wheelahan, based in Port Arlington, Fabia Lash, owned by Sinead Conlon, based in Killinard, Tony's Takeaway, Graiguecullen, and Boot Concrete in Abbeyleix. And today's Man the Match is brought to you by Farrell and McElwee Solicitors, providing a trusted and results-driven service.
But joining me tonight on commentary will be Alan Malone. Good evening to you, Alan.
Thanks, Killeen. Thanks for having me.
Looking forward to this encounter?
Yeah, I think we're all just delighted to we're very lucky to obviously be here, but I think these two teams will be mad to get going. They've trained for so long, obviously they lost out the last day, with the game being pulled, so I'm sure they're chomping at the bit.
Those teams then, and we'll have a look at it as we get ready for the action here, Alan. So we'll give a shout out then. Michael Lee will be in goal, Dermot Julian, Niall O'Rourke and John Mahan will be in the full back line. James Mahan, Shane Julian, Endo O'Rourke listing out at 5, 6 and 7 at centre field. It's going to be Donald Kingston, the captain, and Joseph Mann. Then Oisin Byrne, Paul Kingston and Jason Enright, the half forward line. Donny Brennan, Sean O'Shea and Conor Keithley.
Stop those goal threats and stay in the game.
Yeah, and let's have a look at the Graiguecullen team then. It is listed. We're just waiting to hear if there's any late changes, and Alan keeping an eye on things as well. But what is listed is Danny Bulger, Owen Aylesbury, Mark Timmins, Martin Doyle, Luke Aylesbury, Chris Hurley and Paul Mulready, Trevor Collins and Danny O'Reilly, Ross Alcock, Ambrose Dorn, Jamie Sheen, Ross Hennessy, Michael Hand and James.
That's going to be a real key battle.
Yeah, that looks like it is. Timmins in some good form last year, so I'm interested to see, but the ball is won straight away by Arles Killeen and they'll attack the town end, and it's big Donny Kingston trying to get away from his opposite number Trevor Collins. Donny straight away, top of the D, 8 seconds on the clock. Donny Kingston won the ball straight through goal, or gets a score. You have to put the hand up for the mark there because that one is granted by the referee, but Donny Brennan is playing this ball in field now. Could work out here maybe. As going to have a shot, Paul Kingston knows where those posts are. He barely even looked and he put it over the bar.
Yeah, and he was under big pressure from Timmins as well, so he did really well.
And it looked like it was fouled and well turned over there. Ross Alcock getting in. Ball is converted over here and in towards the Timmins. Timmins looking to jink left and right and get inside Shane Julian. Julian does the needful, but the ball is transferred anyway to Ross Hennessy. Hennessy with the shot and Hennessy with the point.
Yeah.
Level in this game, it's in Chris Hurley's hands on the halfway line. He gets to the 65 at the other end, and ball is transferred across. Good strong running here from a Graig point of view. Could it be finished off? It is finished off. Good score indeed from Graig.
Kingston's gone inside the full and Paul has come out to the middle now, so just a little swap before a water break.
Just before here as Graig maybe trying to get the lead themselves here, as a kick coming in from Lee Timmins. That is a great score. Made something out of really nothing out of that corner down there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did really well, and he got the half the hour and he backed himself, and I said that'll do his confidence the world of good after a couple of missed chances early on.
Little bit in Jamie Sheen in the right place now. Byrne looking to pop it maybe here. Well left there, I have to say, by Hennessy, leaving it to Danny Riley. Maybe he got a shout. Riley going to pop this ball towards the Abbeyleix end, up good and high. Umpire's going for the flag, and that's a good score from Graig.
Yeah, and it came.
McLeod biding a bit of time here, probably trying to kill a little bit of Graig momentum as he takes this kick out to the middle, and Graig have won it again on the bit of a charge here. Graig are on the upward foot here, no doubt about it now, as Hennessy giving it off. Riley charging again. Here's Byrne, might pop it again back to Hennessy. Hennessy's got a score already, going to wind up again. He's in the right place. He liked it as soon as he left the boot, and there's two in quick succession, and the ball come from McLeod's kick out.
Yeah, and
water break in quick succession, opening up that gap. Ball is eventually in the hands of James Mann. Hearing the shout and the run coming from Sean O'Shea. Graig don't need the foul, but O'Shea going to have a shot. That's a nice score. That is a nice score from Sean O'Shea, who's not only Jason Enright was going to have for a free. Donny Brennan elected to kick it quick and Graig turned it over, so Enright is taking firm control of this one just off the D, going to have a shot. He's pulled it very tight, but he's got it over the bar, and two in quick succession for Killeen. Danny Bulger to Owen Aylesbury, and the ball is moved into the middle now. Coming charging forward, Trevor Collins. Collins has Hurley on his left, but he elects to go right and give it to Mulready. Mulready gives it to Hurley. Hurley pirouettes over tackle. Here's an opportunity. Collins 1-1. Shot, goal! That's That's a fine move from Graiguecullen. Just off the shoulder running was fantastic, you'd have to say, Alan. All coming from a pinpoint kick out from Danny Bulger.
Killeen, I'd say there wasn't 2 inches left or right and that kick out was lost. It was absolutely on a sixpence. And the handling inside, Trevor, what a...
And lovely calm evening here in O'Moore Park in Portlaoise when you consider the weather of yesterday. As the kick out comes, referee says he's seen enough. And it is here at half time. Graig leading by 1-5 to 4 points. And Alan, you know, Graiguecullen have been quite strong since the water break. Got just in front just before the water break at 3-2, kicked on with 2 points. Killeen come back with 2, and then that fantastic goal from Colin. Giving it back to Sheehan. Lovely potential ball up along the wing to Brian Byrne. Byrne took up a nice little pocket, took the advance mark, and looking to come in field then. It's going to be a shot off Byrne. Yeah, that's a good score. So it's a good bit of play there, you'd have to say, by getting away from Julian, giving it to Mulready. Mulready's a shout further over here from Trevor Collins. Collins looking to come in advance now again, coming on to his left foot, gives it off though to the man that will favour with his right, Ross Hennessy. That's up and over the bar, and all of a sudden Graig cutting loose here a little bit. And so Ross Hennessy pushing it out now to 1-7 to 4 points. The ball over on the far side, and again Killeen have coughed up their own kick out, and Aylesbury turns it over. Byrne inside now, he might be able to get back on his right. He slips though, giving it to the man coming forward, the number 24, Lee Timmins. He's got his third in the night, and Graig are in some kind of a groove here now. To Aylesbury and going for the return pass and opening up, and Graig are full of running, Alan. I've been seriously impressed with their fitness levels here.
Yeah, they've a lot of work done, and here's a great chance for Chris.
Look at Hurley coming forward now. Would he fancy taking on the score? The centre back, Hurley. Lovely score, lovely move again.
Yeah, he found himself in acres of space, and he did a sensible thing by tapping it over the bar. And again, it's just pushing that lead out all the time.
I would imagine Kevin Doug told them at half time they had to believe in themselves to really take on Killeen here, and Killeen heads are dropping as they bring in Ian Scully.
Yeah, it's a time now where time is up against them.
And take it in close and recycle it over here to O'Shea. O'Shea looking for movement with no one inside on Ian Scully. It's a long way out. Kingston going for a shot though from 40 out and puts that ball over the bar. That's a good score.
It's a super score from Paul, and it was badly needed too.
Up ahead of him, look at Mulready getting away and ahead of his men. Mulready maybe fancying his chances. He's had a couple of wides already though. Here's Lee Timmins, could come in along the end line. Timmins doubling back now, might fancy it on more on his right foot, but he's kicked it with the left, and that is a fine score. Lee Timmins 4 at the spot there, but anyway, it's going to be tapped over the bar by Brian Byrne. Wasn't sure about his hand signals there. About it, they do need this. Jason Enright then launches this towards the black spot, or the blue spot if you want to call it, and puts it over the bar. Jason Enright with his second free of the evening puts that ball over the bar here.
We saw Killeen miss one early in the first half, but yeah, it's a simple tap over, and it just pushes that lead out now with only 5 minutes to go at normal time. That was probably a little bit of a harsh free, to be honest, on Shane Julian, but like I said, that pushes that lead just out by one more.
Yeah, Jay, on here it goes, and he gets a return pass from Moan Aylesbury, giving it inside to Ross Hennessy. Hennessy giving it back to Aylesbury, but he was fouled there, and Shane living dangerously. Hurley playing it in quick. Here's an opportunity. Sheen got a shot. Lee got a hand, I think, to that, and that ball is over the bar for Jamie Sheen.
Yeah, it was nice quick thinking. After the initial free, he got a yard, and it's a good finish. It pushes out to 11.
114 to 6, and it's a lead that, you know, Graig no doubt deserve.
Yeah, but look, they've put 114 on the score, which has really been impressive, but their work rate in the forwards to put pressure on the ball coming out.
The amount of allocated time that it is for injury time here on the field for Graig now. Connor Smith, ball breaks.
And that's another break from Trevor, and he's broke 3 or 4 of them there. That's proved really important.
Danny Riley giving it off here now to Ross Hennessy. Hennessy coming in on his right, and that's his 4th point of the evening, Ross Hennessy.
Yeah, that's a huge commitment. They'll be happy to go for those 50-50 balls.
Danny Riley coming forward, playing quite well. Danny looks like he's pulled up though a little bit. Hope he hasn't hurt himself there, as Timmins lets the ball run on to Ross Hennessy. That ball has gone over the bar. Ross finishing with a bit of a storm here. 15 to 6. Graig have to say, very, very good in this second half, and there it is, gone and done and dusted. Probably one of the few kickouts that Killeen were actually going to claim in this game, but you know, realistically, the goal just before half time, swung it towards Graig, and they just put the foot to the pedal then from then on.
And today's Man of the Match is brought to you by Farrell and McElwee Solicitors. Call now to arrange a consultation on 059 917 3247. And today's Man of the Match is Graiguecullen's Ross Hennessy. Ross scored 5 points from play against Killeen. Some excellent scores, as you can see from the clips. Kudos, Ross.